Happy Wednesday. So today we're going to talk about the 4060 and the 5060. But most of all, we're going to open a 5060 triple fan AERO version. Which normally the AERO version, we have a 4060 that of course we already used. And talking about these budget PCs, we're going to talk about the 5060 and do an open box. This is the Gigabyte AERO version. This one is not the 5060 Ti. This one that they sent me was the 5060 8 gigs, which of course is 8 gigs, and in my opinion they shouldn't make any more 8 gigs video cards. But you've heard it before, because I think in my opinion the minimum should be 12 gig video cards. But if you're gonna open, you're gonna see this one that they sent me, which I already opened it, and I just want to open it for you guys again. And I really like that one because even though it is a 3-fan video card, it's a scale down one, so it's a little bit bigger than a normal 2-fan. But it is very nice. I like the look of it. And, for a budget PC, do I think it's worth it? Yes. But it's worth it if you were able to find it at either the MSRP price or at least, up to $50 more of the MSRP price, which it is kind of hard to find, even though it's just a 5060. Now, this is the design of the AERO version. As you can see, nice fans. It looks nice on top. You can see, very nice on top. It looks nice. The fans at the bottom. The side looks really good. The front, and it goes really good with a white PC. Probably like the white one that we have in the background. And I think it's still, you can use DDR4, of course, and DDR5, but I think it's a good combination. And not too expensive to mix it with, especially an RX-7 5700X. And you can use 32 gigabytes of RAM DDR4 at the new speed that they have now, 4000. So it's a really good car, something to me that's in between a 3070 and a little bit, almost 3080. Really good. 56, not bad for the buck. But as you can see, to make it a little bit cheaper, and because it's a more budget-friendly GPU, it doesn't need, the connector doesn't have to be that new connector, PCI 5.1. So you can still use your normal power supply. And it does have more CUDA cores than a 4060. I have the diagram here in the back, and as you can see, it has actually 4608 CUDA cores in comparison with the 4060 that has 44,352, and the 3060 Ti has 4864 CUDA cores. So it's a little bit better. I would say probably like 15% better. And depending on the games, it could be on 20%. But it's worth it. But I would aim towards the 16 gigabyte one. But if you're on a budget, this is not a bad choice. The AERO version is supposed to have the fans in which they can pop out really easy, but I guess they have the design of it, but they do not pop out like the ones that are a little bit more expensive, like the more expensive models. But it looks really good for a white card, as you can see, and the side looks nice. Those are the ports on the back, 4 ports on the front. And I recommend it if you're able to find it at MSRP price, or no more than $50 on top of it, because you still will find scalpers trying to sell it for more than $450, even though it's just an 8 gigabit video card. But it works good.
And if you're on a budget and still want to try to aim towards an all white PC, it's a good mix. I would also use the if you want to go DDR5, you can go DDR5 with the Ryzen 5 7600X and kind of stay in not a high budget PC. But it's very nice. I like it. The three fan has got three fans, but it's been scaled down a little bit, so the size is just a little bit bigger than a normal one. And it is a small difference, but that's how Nvidia is doing it. You know, monetizing every little difference that it can to justify the price, I guess. Which they gotta be careful because AMD 9060 is gonna be a lot better, but it's also gonna get overpriced because of that. Not by the MSRP, but by the scalpers and other people. So if you have any other questions, leave your comments below. You will probably see this in the white build if they don't take it out of my hands, most likely, and put it someone else on someone else's computer. But if you have any questions, leave your comments below, and we'll see you soon with another build. Happy Wednesday, and see you soon, guys.